What do you think of Ugo's three-point shooting?
It was excellent tonight. He's been working hard in practices, showing us and the coaching staff that he can make those shots. So we have trust in him in those games, and I'm proud of him.
What has this transition been like for you, adjusting to a new school, new program, new system?
It's been awesome, really. Just getting more comfortable with the team. Coach is getting more trust in me, and, yeah, that's really it right now.
Coach mentioned that he felt like this was the most complete of the three games. One, did you see that, and did you kind of see it coming as you guys were maybe gelling a little bit in terms of actually playing together?
Yeah, I feel like today you can see it on both ends, offense and defense. We matched really well. We came out with a common goal, like just attack them first and put our foot on your necks the whole game, and that's what got the job done.
You guys have a lot of players. Who were proven scorers at the previous schools, yourself included. How have you come together as a team to share the basketball and buy into Ryan's vision?
Yeah. We all want to win, so that's what we need to do if we want to win, especially when ACC play come in hand. So us knowing that, and we're gonna get the job done and sharing the ball. Yeah.
Far right, Chris, and then Jackson.
Coach Odom mentioned better intensity in the half-court defense tonight. What has kind of been the focal point over these first handful of games, improving on that end?
Just being the aggressor, being in 24, attacking them first on defense, making them feel us every single time, and just that's what he wants us to be, a defensive team first. The offense gonna come. Yeah.
Jackson.
Just 3 games in the season, you were one of 5 Cavaliers to score in double figures, 22 assists. Do you just feel like offensively, things are just kind of starting to click a little bit?
Yeah, it's starting to flow. Just being out there with the guys more and more each game, starting to click, getting a feel for each other, and just the guys getting more comfortable playing with each other.
Okay. Amy and Mike.
Sam, you delivered a really clean line tonight, 3 from 4 from deep, 5 assists, 3 offensive rebounds. What has changed for you game to game in practice, and how has that translated to the improved confidence and cohesiveness on the court?
Coaching staff putting the trust in me, just wanting me to be myself, be comfortable, be a dude, and that would just ultimately help the team. And you can see today I felt comfortable. I played in flow. I didn't really force anything, and it showed up today.
A lot of times when people talk about a full court press, they're talking about turnovers and trying to get, chaotic play. You guys are more about making them work and burn time. What's the difference in playing that style of press?
We wear them down. That's why we play a lot of guys. We got a deep bench, and the more we wear them down, the more our bench and other players can come in and just take over. And so that's our vocal point, is just running them to the shot clock.
You waited a long time to get your first three-pointer as a college player. What was it like to see the first one go down, then the second one?
I know how to shoot the basketball. I know how to shoot the basketball, but it's opportunity and time. So I've been working on my jumper all summer, So I also got the coaches. What is the word? Confidence behind me. Like, they encouraging me, they pushing me, like they behind me, So being able to do it all summer, building the confidence in doing it, and also my teammates, they trust me. Like when they give me the ball, they trust that it's going in. So seeing the first one go in, I was like, man, I was so happy to see the ball going, because I've waited so long for this. But it's all thanks to Coach Odom. He's a really, really good coach, and the patience that he has with me and also my team, me especially, because I've been scared to shoot the ball. The one thing with me is I'm always scared of making mistakes when I play. So he keeps telling me to play through mistakes, especially during the summer, being able to play through mistakes and, building my confidence with that. That was that's a big thing, with me. When someone is really patient with me, I just got to take my time and, deliver. So, and I really thank him for that. Being able to, push me and, watch me grow. So that's really amazing.
All right, Greg.
Yeah, does the confidence carry over to other areas of the game too on a night like this? Your first double-double, I think, since you had one against Florida when you were at Kentucky.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like we keep stacking days. Individually, like I keep stacking days, keep being in that gym, being able to, get individual workouts, like that helps. That helps. Like I've worked out, like outside of actual practice, I'm actually calling the GAs, the coaches, what time are we getting in the gym, when are we working out. So, and that's, like this is like my 4th year in college, and I didn't do half of like the workouts that I'm doing now individually at my other schools. It's not that I wasn't serious or I wasn't motivated. I just don't know what it is. Like I love it here, I would say. Like I really love it here. Like being able to work a bit, like being able to call the coaches, what time are we working at? Like they always there for me, like they always there for me. I'll be like, what time are we getting in? My coach, Darius, like he's always ready, He's always ready. So, being able to have a group of guys like that are ready to, help you, push you, like that means a lot. That means a lot.
When Coach Odom was recruiting you, he didn't know exactly what your offensive game could be. How did he get that confidence in you? What was that process of him learning your game, you showing him, what else you had?
This is a new coaching staff, new program. Everybody's new, So it's like the summer was like a showcase time, show what you know how to do. So I took advantage of that, I'm like, okay, this is my last year in college. We all new. We all fighting for a spot. We all got to show what we know how to do. So this is like my time to do it, Keep building confidence within myself. Keep talking to myself, like I can do it. I know how to do it. So I just had to, just do a little bit, just to, build that confidence. If you show what you can do, he's gonna let you rock. That's one thing with Coach Odom. If you show what you can do, he's gonna let you rock.
Michael.
You were at 2 power conference schools before this. In the recruiting process and in the offseason and now, what's felt different about this school?
The difference about this school is we just, again, bunch of new players, new coaching staff, We all, like, don't know what we expecting when we are committed here, Everything was just new. You just, like, go grab, like, it yourself. Go work for it. The opportunity is there. You just got to show what you know how to do, Like, I didn't know what I was walking into. I've, like, at Kentucky, K-State, they promised me a lot of stuff, And it was like, oh, okay. But here, it's like they're going to tell you what it is, and they're going to act like if you know how to do it, I'm going to let you do it. I think that was the difference. If you know how, I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you do it. That's all, And I know how to do it a little bit. A little bit at least. So, as we keep playing as a team, we're going to keep growing as a team. We're going to keep learning each other, Individually, keep building confidence in myself, keep working hard. That's about it,
All right, we got time for 2 more questions, Amy, and then Jerry.
Yeah, Ugo, your timing and verticality has just gotten better and better every game. And tonight you produced like 4 blocks, 10 boards, without getting into any heavy foul trouble. What have you been working on with Coach Odom, but also Johan, to like maintain that balance in the paint?
On defense, I'm one of the best shot blockers in the country. Come on now. I'm not trying to be cocky. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be cocky. But, I've been, like, I take pride in my defense. I am more confident defensively than I am offensively. So it's like blocking shots, I've been doing it for a long time. But Johan, he's a really good competition. He's strong. So it's like being able to play against him every day of practice, being able to go against someone that's 7 foot, it really helps me with my timing as well, because not everybody has like 7'5" wingspan. So you got a time when he's letting the ball go, and when he's releasing and when he's jumping. Like what I usually do is look at his when he's gonna release the ball. That's what I look at. I don't look at his body. I just stand straight and look at like his release time. That's what I usually go for. Different like whenever I want to block shots.
Okay. Jerry, last question.
You said you were kind of scared to take threes before. At the other schools, were you just reluctant, didn't have the confidence, or did coaches just say, don't even think about it?
I didn't have the confidence, and the coaches were like, don't think about it. It was them too, Like, I showed that I could do it a little bit, but when it was time to do it at practice, I wasn't able to do it at practice. So it was like, since I couldn't show you at practice, there's nothing doing it in the game. So at K-State, it was different. I understand Kentucky, but K-State, it was different. I showed that I could shoot the ball a little bit, but the coaches were like, I'll prefer you staying, down the post, the short corner area, the block area. I understood it. One thing with me is, because in the game of basketball, especially in college, you got to play a role, and you got to know how to do it well. That's one thing most players don't understand. What you're assigned to and how good can you do it. They gave me a role. I was like, okay, if this is what you want me to do, I'll do it. I didn't play much at K-State, but I understood it. Like, it's a part of life, It's part of the process, I guess. It's part of the process. So I didn't play as much. I took it, and I kept walking. And, I came here. I'm getting better opportunities thanks to the coaches. So it's about opportunities, and when you're ready, when you ready, or when you get caught up, like you better be ready to do it. I guess that's all I got.
Thanks, Uzo.
Yes, sir. Can I go with this?
You can keep that.